Number 5. Motorcyclists often get a bad rep because of the actions of a few bad apples. This video shows a particular case where a biker and his friend have decided to hold up the traffic behind them by doing wheelies. As if their stunts are not dangerous enough, they are doing it without any protective gear. One of them is not even wearing a shirt, let alone a helmet. This rider either trusts his thick skull too much, or has yet to get into an accident himself. Soon enough, he raises the front of his bike too high and ends up crashing. Thankfully, he doesn't suffer any major injuries. His ego seems to have taken the most damage. Hopefully he will learn a lesson from this and drive more responsibly in the future. Number 4. This video shows that there is truly no end to human stupidity. The footage comes from a dashcam that captured some sort of altercation between an SUV and a sedan. A man from the front passenger seat has suspended himself out the window and repeatedly tries to swat at the SUV for some unknown reason. The SUV driver tries to keep his distance from the car. The man's movements end up opening the door and he is left dangerously hanging from it. Soon he loses his grip and is sent tumbling on the road. However, he doesn't seem to be badly injured and soon gets back on his feet. This extremely stupid act could have easily landed him in a much worse state. Hopefully he will lick his wounds and try to act more rationally in the future. Number 3. Sexual harassment is never okay. Unfortunately, it often goes unpunished. However, this waitress is not going to just take abuse without resisting. When she is busy storing some menus, a patron walks out from behind her. In a character-defining moment, he decides to grab the waitress from behind. His decision was probably based on his previous experiences where his actions faced no repercussions. No such luck this time though. He hasn't moved more than a few steps away when the waitress pulls him down by the cuff of his shirt and throws him onto a table. He appears to be getting an earful when the video ends. Such depraved and shameful behavior was probably triggered by his seemingly drunk state. However, being drunk is no excuse. This man is going to remember this incident in the morning. Number 2. A robber tries to attempt to rob this popular restaurant named Minadito in South Tucson. The robber was armed with a knife and tries to intimidate the patrons and the staff that clearly outnumber him. He throws down the cash register and then kicks it open. Money falls out and the robber is distracted. He bends down to pick up the money. At this very moment, a staff member attacks him from the back with a chair. Soon, as many as 5 people are on top of him. They try to subdue him and get the knife out of his hands. One patron starts punching him and even tries to get in a few jabs with a broom handle. After some struggle, the situation seems to be under control. It is then found out that the robber was able to injure 2 people with his knife in the scuffle. Luckily, their injuries were not that serious and the robber got what he deserved. Number 1. Some people are forever in a hurry. In their hurry, they often miss signs that are there to warn them, to the point of completely ignoring them. The driver of this fast-moving Audi station wagon seems to have the wrong sort of idea when he comes across a red light. Instead of stopping, they speed on through the lights and onto an oncoming tram. By the time they have noticed the tram, it is too late. They try to slow down and swerve away from the collision. The tram, however, hits the front quarter of the vehicle, immediately stopping it in its tracks. By the time both vehicles stop, the car has been dragged a few feet. Thankfully, the car seems to have taken the majority of the impact, and no one was seriously injured.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, because we upload videos every week. In the meantime, you can watch our previous upload. We'll see you in the next video.